Last time on the Adventures of Gaia. The party, well, I was the one that shook on it. And anyway, we made a deal to investigate the curse of the Dyadi family in the Dark Cave, which could have a better name if they thought for more than 2 seconds. Anyhow, Shiny turned into a van and flew off. As odd as that sounds, Gideon, myself, felt the energy from Shiny's coins and removed one, causing Shiny to lose power and become visible, and exposing us to some ill-looking beings, guarding the cave.
A whole lot of them now are looking around, and they all seem to be agitated.
Doctor, I think they're sick.
Okay, and one of them just goes, and shoots his gun.
Okay, now drop
towards
it.
the direction.
Yeah. As soon as that gun sounds, Gideon's gonna find a way to open the door, whatever part of Shiny can be opened.
Shiny,
Okay,
hole.
He's got
Nice.
back doors. You can just open it up the back.
So the back
Don't
of the...
fall out the back, Gideon, please.
Okay, so Gideon is holding on to something, anchoring,
Okay,
and then
And don't drop my bra.
you see,
Pushes
your bra and shoes are hung up there.
pushes the button.
There's also a bucket of gold coins. You were paid some gold coins. Mostly it's what you took from the salvage that he didn't pay.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Gideon pushes the button on the grenade and definitely kind of throws it down, so it's moving faster than just what it's falling.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure. You open up the door. Okay, first off, you're holding on. You said so. Roll agility with a plus 50, a bonus of 50.
Don't fall
Cool.
out the van.
Watch, this will be my critical fail.
And we just used lucky SOB.
Critical success.
Yes.
Okay, you're hanging on
I got
perfectly.
a
You're
2.
like, the goat man's not even looking, because of course he can't see. He's just listening. It's like, okay, another one decides to shoot up. They haven't gone anywhere near you yet, but they know something's up there, but they're not sure they're shooting. Okay, you're hanging on perfectly. Now roll coordination to attack.
Rolling again. Regular success.
Okay, you go. Toot. You listen. Right about. You can hear the ragged breathing down there. You go right about there. You let go. He goes. All right. They go. Bah! They jump. This one goes. And you go, boom! Grenade explodes. Okay, you drop the grenade. One of them stands there with a critical fail, 97. It goes. And you explode it. It takes 130 points of damage. Kaboom! It's blown literally to bits. And in 13 feet, they all get, one gets, it dodges with a critical. It only takes 25% of that damage, but it still takes a lot of damage. It's quite wounded, lying on the ground, going, holding on to stuff.
Sorry.
This one is blown, its head's blown off. This one is
Oh, that's
blown.
funny.
Shrapnel goes through its body. So you damage a whole bunch of them, but now they're shooting like crazy. Pow, 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 pow. Ping! You're a ping on Shiny.
Force field. I'm saying
All right.
Shiny. I can't create one.
Mr. Shiny goes down to the side slightly. Gideon, the bullet hole goes and bounces off the roof of Shiny and kind of sparks inside, but it does not hit you.
Nice.
Okay. So Mr. Shiny kind of moves around a bit. Its cloak kind of attenuates. They start looking and shooting. Pop, 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 pop. Mr. Shiny goes. The orange force field goes around. He drops the cloak because there's no point because there's an orange force field around you, and punches it. You all get set back. Shiny goes. Starts going forward really quick.
Get us out of here.
So you, Mr. Shiny starts driving really fast. You see there's kind of like weird ripples in the roof, so Mr. Shiny has to go down a little bit. You hear bullets going, bouncing off the energy field, kind of hitting around behind you. And Mr. Shiny, let's see. You see, bloop, they get like a rear view mirror gets put up on the screen. You see they go put up a big cannon, on a big kind of airframe. A big laser comes out and boop, 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 it starts to target you.
Shiny, maybe now's a good time for that. Maybe put us in a rock skill.
What is a rock skill?
Mr. Shiny goes, "Blurp, blurp, blurp, blurp." A big exclamation
We don't
mark
have
is
enough
showing up on the
energy.
screen. Oh no! Mr. Shiny rolls 100 to dodge. Okay, the whole Van Rock. There's just a huge explosion.
Oh no.
Mr. Shiny takes 170 points of damage.
What? We're all gonna die.
Luckily, his energy shield covers most of that.
Yeah.
But Mr. Shiny does take some damage. You see, there's some sparks inside. You see all these red things start going off on the windshield. Mr. Shiny goes, starts going down.
Everybody brace!
So Gideon braces against whatever there is.
Okay, you
Blynk
grab an
won't go to
SMG and
police
grab the bra, and you're like, oh, hanging on there. Okay,
Blynk won't go
you
to brace
see.
until Poppy says so I guess they might be a little late.
Okay, Blynk, you're sitting there smiling. Kareh says, brace.
I said brace.
Okay, you see there's a diagram that comes up of humanoids covering themselves, sitting in a chair, from a side view.
Okay, I'll try that.
The emergency exits.
Shiny goes,
Bing,
there's smoke inside here. There's some sparks. It seems like Mr. Shiny has taken some damage.
Just drop the grenades out.
You're well far ahead of them now.
Oh, okay.
You're almost you're a kilometer away by now, but you're going down. See the trees start coming up. Mr. Shiny goes,
No.
and you must brace for impact. The impact occurs. The orange shield goes off. You crash into some trees. There's pine trees all over the place, pine needles and branches get sheared off, and you crash into the dirt. Everyone roll agility for half damage. Mr. Shiny rolls to try and block this.
29, regular success.
I guess nothing like tumbling or anything will help. Tumbling?
Right now,
No, because we're in the We're in the shiny.
We're in the shiny. Yeah, regular success.
Yeah, I made a critical.
okay. Regular success means you take 20 points of damage.
Okay.
A critical success means you take 10 points of damage.
Oh, physical
As you get multiple contusions on your body, as you're slammed and bounced around Shiny and hit hard objects and take a fair amount of damage.
Goodness.
Well, Gideon's beauty is now at 0, so I'm sure Gideon's looking great.
Gideon's one of his eyes popped right out, it's hanging
Oh, no.
Wait, he wouldn't even know is the thing. He wouldn't know.
Oh,
Last
you
one
know
for
the
me.
puppy's reaction. You know. Oh. Get it. How is Shiny? Who cares about all these other people? How is Shiny?
there. Okay, Shiny's going. There's all these red lights going off.
It's
And you see the doors kind of pop open.
Yeah, I was
we
gonna
all
say,
follow.
if the doors are not opening, Gideon's gonna try to force open a door, but if they're open, then it's smoky in there. It's time
It is
to
quite
go.
smoky in there. But luckily, Gideon, you don't need to see.
No, time to go.
Okay, you crawl your way out. You kick what you think was a grenade that fell out, and you crawl out.
Okay, I tried to feed Shiny my rifle to see if that helps.
Shiny's kind of smashed at the moment.
It won't help feeding him anything.
You don't have a mouth to shove it in.
There's no mouth anymore on the seat.
No, the face is just sitting there like this.
What?
There's some sparks. There's still stuff going off on the windshield.
What? Okay, well, what?
You can't
fix
read it.
But there's got to be X's or something on what's it doing. Is it just his language or is it pictures?
It's just his language and pictures. There's some pathways that are broken. There's some warning. You think they're warning lights going off?
Damn it.
Kareh, how do I fix it?
Kareh does not respond.
You gave them a god. You help us with that god.
Like most gods, it responds when it wants to.
Oh, perfect.
It's true.
Piece of.
Okay, Gideon, you hear the sounds of speeders coming to the north, rather.
Can anybody else do that invisible thing? It's pretty cool.
I hate to Poppy, we need to go.
You go. Okay, I'm not leaving Shiny.
Okay, Mr. Shiny goes, I don't want to say that word, shape shifts,
Morphs.
morphs. He metamorphosizes back into himself. His cloak comes out. He gets up. He's sparking here and there. He's taking a little bit of damage.
Okay, I grab Shiny's hand. Come on, we gotta go.
Oh boy.
I'm like, here, eat this. I'm trying to get him to eat stuff as I'm dragging him.
Okay, he flips around, and for the first time, not the first time Poppy's seen it, but for the first time Mercy, you've seen it, his face goes and changes to like one central eye with like two mean-looking eyebrows. Starts scanning their eyes.
Still not the worst,
See
right?
SMGs go and pop out of his shoulders, and they start targeting.
Okay, I want to get in position, but with cover.
Gideon just steps back behind a tree. Whatever's the best cover right now, because swords against guns is not great at a range.
Blynk will
Indeed.
copy exactly what Poppy does.
Okay.
I have cover seeker, so that's a good idea.
Okay, Poppy, you were already standing beside a huge mound of dirt and rocks that got kicked up by Shiny crashing.
Okay.
Is Gideon like bleeding at all?
Your contusions caused you to bleed. You took 20 points?
Yeah. I was gonna
Contusions are currently causing you to bleed 2 points a round.
Okay. I'm gonna have Gideon doctor himself. I mean, if everyone else is staying out, he's gonna try to stop whatever's going on.
Good plan. +2 for thinking of it, and roll your doctoring.
Okay.
While Gideon's doing that, the Dyadi bandits are approaching you from the north. They are getting off of their strange ostrich steampunk devices, and they're running a sortie through the trees. They start to shoot occasionally, mostly warning shots. One goes by your head, Blynk. You hear the bullet goes.
So what do
Okay, Poppy, you run to a big tree. Actually, Poppy, you seek a big boulder. You see Blynk is right on your hip.
I don't have time to worry about Blynk too much right
Mr. Shiny starts firing. The SMGs start just doing bursts into the trees. You hear some screaming off. You might have clipped one or two.
I will shoot off that rifle until they're close enough for pistol.
Okay, so you pull a rifle out?
Yeah. I would have grabbed it out of Shiny, I guess.
Sure. You are currently 100. They're 150 meters away currently.
So that's a minus 120?
So it's a minus 100.
Minus 100, okay.
It's just an iron sight rifle. You aim it around the boulder. You see a lot of guys carrying normal weapons, but the sniper is hidden somewhere.
Oh, damn, I can't find the sniper guy.
Nope, but you see a whole bunch of jackasses trying to run behind trees in a line.
Okay, I will shoot them.
With their big boils, they're kind of running.
Gross, they're sick. Critical. 16.
Okay. Well, at 92, this guy's surprised. You shoot him through the head. How much damage do you do?
Not a lot. 40.
The rifle...
oh, it's
only
critical. Sorry, 80.
Okay. Yeah, you shoot him through the head. That body drops on the ground.
I got a second critical. So 80.
Okay, that one is not surprised, because he sees his friend die in front of him. He tries to dive on the ground, but he fails, and you shoot him through the body. He kind of arches his back and falls on the ground.
Okay, 3 criticals. 3 more.
Okay, you go, pow, pow, pow. The third one finally manages to find a boulder and hide behind it, and the bullet hits the top of the boulder.
Okay.
You killed those 2 other ones, so 4 in total.
Okay.
All right, they...
I duck back down.
Blynk is impressed.
Kareh says, yes, stay close to this one. The apocalypse draws nigh.
Blynk will nudge a little closer.
Okay, you don't know if Blink's scared or horny or
No.
just really impressed by you. It's very hard to read Blink's face sometimes. You're a little bit too busy shooting and ducking right back behind the boulder.
Okay, reloading.
And some of them decide to return fire on you. 5 bullets. The boulder gives you 80% cover, so plus 80.
Are they firing at me as well? Do they see me?
You are firmly behind the boulder,
Okay.
planted right
80%.
on her hip/butt.
Get off my butt. How many do I have to roll? I'm critical. First one.
You critical the first one, you don't have to roll anymore.
Oh yeah, right. Great.
You slip behind the boulder. You hear bullets going past you. Hitting the boulder. Okay, Mr. Shiny goes.
Shiny. Yeah, shiny indeed. Get down!
Okay, firing at him.
10-foot thing.
His energy shield just goes as bullets are hitting it. Goes starts firing the SMGs. One guy gets chewed up, falls on the ground. Mr. Shiny holds up his hand. It changes into like a huge energy cannon. Goes fires a huge ball of energy. It explodes. You see 4 guys go. They go flying.
Awesome, cool.
I rolled a 29, so that's gonna.
You easily make it. So you easily take out your tools and you sew up some wounds, and you easily stop the blood and stop the hydraulic fluid coming out of your chest. Kind of bend that metal back in.
Let's not talk too much
And
about
doctor
throwing
yourself.
People.
Doctor yourself. Okay. And you start hearing some screaming, and you see they start running forward. They got these giant boils on them. They're kind of going, running forward like crazy. Mr. Shiny just kind of shoots his SMG. He cuts down two or three of them, but there's a good 11 of them left, just kind of running up.
Are we
now
rolling
within
initiative?
50 to 30 meters.
All right, I'm gonna say Gideon, as they start getting closer, definitely pulls out the cane sword.
Okay, sling, you draw it.
Poppy tosses the rifle and quick draws her pistols.
So that's 221.
Okay, Gideon, roll surprise.
Okay, 75. Regular success.
Okay, you notice that one has snuck around the side where you're hiding behind a tree that's been knocked over by Mr. Shiny crashing, and is trying to come up and shootify you with a
Great.
pistol.
How close is it?
It's got so many boils you can't really tell.
There.
It gets 275 for initiative.
It beats me. So
I get 838.
Okay.
I got, 137.
well, wait. Do I get a bonus because I said that he had his sword out, or no?
Not against the gun. Sorry.
Not against a gun. That makes sense. That does make sense.
You can add 200 to your initiative, Kareh, because you would have had your pistol in hand.
Okay, so that's 337.
Who are you attacking? Sadly, Mr. Shiny doesn't notice because you're a little bit behind him. Poppy, who do you attack?
Whomever is closest, unless I noticed Gideon's predicament.
What's your pattern recognition?
214.
Uh,
I'm smart, I just can't remember anything.
you don't notice. You're too focused on the 11 guys coming in the front.
Okie dokie.
And that's way on the other side of your line.
Okay. I start shooting.
You pull your guns out. You turn around and have both guns kind of under each other, and you're kind of braced against the boulder like this.
Okay. Even though I'm super scared, I turn to Blynk. I go, this is my favorite part. Okay. And I start shooting.
+1 for your line of bravado.
Critical. 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 Critical.
Okay, she turns around and goes bang, 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 bang. So she just starts pulling the trigger like crazy and moving ever so slightly. You see like bullets going through people. They start falling down on the ground. Boom, boom, bam, bam. They go rolling down. Only one managed to dodge behind a tree. However many did you shoot?
8 in total. Yes, 8 in total. Non-double damage is 207. Critical damage is...
Yeah, you either shot them through the chest or through the head.
Yeah.
One got winged in the shoulder as it jumped behind a tree. They fired back at you as you were shooting, and a few others fired. There's 4 left. They go bang, bang, bang. That one goes bang, shoots his head. He falls down.
He shot his own head?
Yeah, he was running, and the gun just went off.
Yes.
all this black goo came flying out of it.
Oh, no.
Blynk has their energy pistol out. Is it possible they saw what's going on with Gideon? They're more of a sensory person.
Sure. Roll. What sensory stat do you think would help in this scenario?
They've got a 95 sixth sense and a 95 hearing.
Sure. Roll under 95.
That's 63. So yes, success.
Okay, you are on the other side of the boulder from Poppy, and you're facing that direction.
Right.
So you hear a breaking branch, and you hear Gideon go, "Oh!" and you look over Gideon's shoulder. Oh shit! You look over Gideon's shoulder, and you see a guy, one of the boiled creatures goes, holds up his gun. It's gonna start shooting bullets around Gideon, and it's gonna shootify him.
I'll try to shoot that guy.
Excellent. He's 40 meters away from you.
Alrighty then.
That means you have a minus 30, I believe.
Minus 30. Okay. So I have to make. Damn it. That means I didn't make it because I rolled a 94 and it's not 119 base.
This is the plasma pistol you're shooting?
Yeah.
Okay, a purple bolt goes over the thing's head. I believe you have a couple more shots.
Mm-hmm.
At least one more base attack.
One more base attack.
Still minus 30.
Still minus 30, but I may get this time with a 27.
Okay, the first shot goes high. You aim a little bit lower to the chest. You hit in the chest. It goes. It grabs its chest. It was completely surprised, and it spins around and hits the ground, and tries to start crawling away.
And I'll shoot it again because I don't care that it's crawling away.
All right, you have a minus 40 this time because it's hard to hit.
Okay. 23. That still makes it.
Okay, you shoot it in the butt. He goes, it slumps on the ground and
funny.
stops moving. Gideon, you smell this acrid smell, and you feel a cold coming off them.
I was gonna say, do I recognize this smell? Have I encountered this before?
I'm afraid not. You're getting the sense that it is icky.
Yeah, I figured, but thank you, Josh. No, I figured it was icky, but
That's the kind of good GMing we have here in Gaia.
do I know anything about the black ick? It's icky. Great, I love it.
It sends a shiver down your spine and a same feeling, or a recognizable feeling, the feeling of being strapped to that table.
Ooh, okay, yeah. Gideon, I almost want to say would probably be,
Roll mental resistance.
yeah. I was gonna say because smelling like a weird icky icker.
An icky icker.
My mental resistance is pretty high, so hopefully we'll be okay here. Let's see. Yeah, it's a regular success.
Okay, you snap out of it, and when you hear more gunshots, Mr. Shiny goes, brup, 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 starts firing off the SMGs. Brup, brup, brup. One SMG goes, click, 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 click. It's now out. It goes, it falls into the ground. The other one fires, and actually, you see sparks are going off, and it seems to be jammed.
Can I just huck a clip at Shiny, or no? Would that be too much because I've taken my actions this round?
You have taken all your actions this round, so no, you can't.
That's what I said. Okay.
And it probably wouldn't make any difference because the SMG fell right off his shoulder.
Kidoki.
Okay, but it looks like the crazy bandits, the two that are left, have decided to retreat, and they run back into the forest. You can get some parting shots at them if you like.
Yes, I do. Like.
I
Critical?
would like to blow them to bits. Yes, please.
Yes, please. Critical.
Okay, you turn around, you go around the boulder, and you aim, and you close an eye, and you shoot in the head. His head explodes. Black goo comes out of it. The black goo goes whoosh in the air, hovers there for a few moments, then goes and disappears. You're so, judging by your face, you're so surprised by that, you just let the other one run off into the bush.
Well, no, Poppy will keep shooting because
Okay.
that's what she does more than anything else in life.
It's now a good 110 meters away, so you have that minus. That is twice the effective range of your pistol, by the way. The bullet might do weird things at that distance.
That's nice, but I rolled a 2.
Okay. You go, ooh! You fire. The bullet.
That's great, Josh, but
The bullet finds a branch beside him. The branch explodes, but he keeps running.
Poop. I have one more.
Okay, you can fire again. Now it's minus. He's at 110 meters.
Critical.
Okay, you fire again.
That was a exploding bullet. That last one.
Oh, okay. You blow him in half.
Oh.
Yes. Ew. Yes.
All the black goo goes just kind of just floating in the air.
What's that?
It doesn't look good. Don't let it hear you.
It just disappears. It like goes in the ground and just it goes down, and you're so far away you can't tell what happens if it slides somewhere or if it whatever what it does.
Fair enough.
Okay, Mr. Shiny's got his anger face on. A big laser scans the horizon.
I wait till he beeps and it's okay. Okay.
His face goes.
Yes, we beat the bandits.
Kareh says, "Yes, that's the darkness."